How was your off season?
Great, great. Had a lot of chances to see my family, get a lot of R&R, the rest and recovery. So had a good time.
Christian, what's it like to get Jamie back out there?
Oh, well, man, it's nothing but love. Whenever you see your teammate, back full force, and especially one of the dominant players in this league and on this team, it's definitely something good to see. So I'm happy that he's back. It's one of my, great teammates, friends off the field. So I'm happy to see him.
Hey, Christian, 2 years in a row with Greg Williams defense. How is that going to benefit you guys this season?
Well, when you get comfortable in the scheme, comfortable with coaches, your relationship gets stronger and your trust is there. So a lot of guys, we had a lot of young guys playing last year with new defensive coordinator and all that stuff. I think that now more and more people are confident. They've been in the scheme a year. Now, coming into year 2, we know what to expect. We know what to expect out of our coaches. So I think it's good for us to really settle down into the type of defense that we're playing, and then adding on other veteran players like Demarius, like Kendrick. So I think that this second year will definitely be good for us.
What belief did you see that led you to your playoff tweet?
Just seeing the work ethic in these guys. I've been here for going on 5 years, and this team that we have together right now is one of the better units that I've been around. And you just see the type of guys that's added onto the team, the draft picks and all of that. It's just a different feel. And I think that the coaching staff that they got put together, the general manager, everyone is on the same page. And, I was very confident in that tweet, and I stick to it. And I just truly believe that.
Any part of you that thinks you shouldn't do something like that until we actually win games?
No.
Why not?
I'm a confident guy. I'm confident in my teammates, my brothers, and I don't regret the tweet at all.
I mean, you do know about people might look at that and say, geez, they didn't win a game last year.
I'm not too much worried about opinion of people. I know what this team has, and I know how hard we're working. So people can say, oh man, why did he make that tweet, or they haven't won a game. Hey, it's my tweet, my page. So I'm gonna say what I feel, and I really feel like this team is headed in the right direction.
But can you see a difference? What difference do you see in the offense with Tyrod?
Just simple things like those guys going on the off season when they're on their own time on the break, and they're getting together, and they're running routes, they're doing things together. I haven't seen that in my years of being here, and just to add it on weapons, man. From the receiving group to the offensive line, we got a lot of weapons. So this offense is definitely fully loaded, and just the way they're going out here and practicing and attacking the day in the film room, on the practice field, you just see a change. So I'm excited to see them for the season.
We always ask about quarterbacks and often it's about young ones, but it seems like you got a veteran who gets it. How much of that, being around that, has led to your confidence?
Well, Tyrod is changing the culture on the offensive side of the ball. And just seeing the things that he, did in his track record of playing in the league, as far as, not having as many turnovers, taking Buffalo to the playoffs last year, and being around a guy like that who really understands the name of the game and understands how to really lead guys. I'm excited to see what he's going to do once it comes week 1, and just see how the offense just move forward. So I'm excited, and they're definitely doing good things, and they're challenging us in practice. So they're making us better. So Tyrod's doing an extremely well job, and he's also teaching Baker. So once you have a guy that knows it and can teach a younger guy, how to do it, how to go about the league, that's something that you really need in a quarterback room.
How is he changing the culture?
Just by his mindset, his attitude, his approach to the game, his discipline when it comes to watching film, getting the guys together. He's really being the leader of that offense. So that's really how he's changing it, and his whole mentality of the game.
The last time you made a guarantee, if you recall.
I guarantee that we wasn't going to go 0-16.
How did that work?
And we went 1-15 that year. So I was right. I didn't make this guarantee to match that one, but when I really feel something, I'm going to say it. I'm confident in these guys. I'm a firm believer in putting out there, speaking into existence, and it can happen. I know a lot of people saying, well, you haven't won a game, this and that. Well, if we keep that mindset, then we're not going to win a game, So you got to have that mindset where you're going to go out there, you're going to compete, you're going to win. As a competitor, that's the attitude you got to have. And I really believe that, we're destined to go, and we're destined to win a lot of games.
When you do a tweet like that, do you sit down and think, should I do this, or do you just come through your heart and you do it, you type it out?
That's like you waking up in the morning saying, I'm going to have a good day. You're going to have a good day. You wake up in the morning and say you're going to have a bad day, you're going to have a bad day. You know, it's all about how you think, how you attack the day.
Had you been thinking about tweeting it for a while before you did it? You just
No. I just did it.
And do you feel like, I know Jarvis has said the same type of thing. Do you feel that mindset is throughout the locker room?
I think so. I think it's throughout the locker room. I think it's throughout this building. It's not hard to see what we're building here. From the outside looking in, you know, they don't know. You know, and we keep it in-house. And I think that everyone has that mentality is winning needs to start now in Cleveland. And we have more and more guys thinking like that and raising the bar and thinking nothing less of that, then that's how you win games. That's how you, because it all starts mentally.
Yeah.
You know, once you believe it, you see it, you go do it. So that's why I really made that tweet, is to, you know, show people that, okay, we're not stuck in that same losing mentality. So.
Do you think that there's the vibe is such that you can attract a Michael Kendricks here, like he can come from winning a Super Bowl and realize that there's something good going on here, and maybe even Des Bryant would consider coming here?
I mean, when you look at, you know, guys like Tyrod Taylor, look at guys like Jarvis Landry, Demarius Randall. I mean, obviously those guys like Demarius and Jarvis didn't have a say on, you know, coming to the team. But when you look at guys like Michael Kendrick, who had a choice to sign here. We look at guys like Jamie Collins, who had a choice to sign here. You know, a lot of guys had choices to sign here. I think that they see what's going on special here. So, you know, who knows? Maybe we can attract Des Bryant. I mean, that's not in my power, but I think that we're attracting the right guys.
What about an Adam Pac-Man Jones? What is your familiarity with him over the years? And given that he is coming in with, you know, he's got a track record for some off-the-field stuff and some baggage and things like that, would you want a guy like that on this football team?
I do. When it comes to off-the-field things, I think it's up to the players in the locker room to police each other. The closer you are in the locker room, the closer you're going to be off the field. And I don't know, you know, his lifestyle or whatever happens with him, but as far as being on the football field, he's a player. You know, I think he's a talented player. I think we all can speak for it. That, you know, we've seen the things that Pac-Man can do, and I just want us to have as many talented ball players as we can. And I think he's one of those guys who would fit well, especially in this defensive scheme, special teams, doing, you know, return and all that. I think he's a perfect guy to be on the team, and you know, we just got to make sure we keep each other grounded, and that's how you know, off the field things. That's how you kind of eliminate those things from happening. But I would welcome him with open arms.
Hey, Kirko, what do you guys have to do to create more takeaways this season?
Think about it. Think about the ball. Always trying to go after the ball, whether it's punching the ball out when you see running back, or whether it's just, you know, reading the quarterback. It's not really a magical method to getting turnovers. It's just a mindset. Go get the ball. So I think that's something that we lacked in last year, obviously, but that's something that we're really going to work on in training camp. It's just going to attack the ball.
How can the upgrades on the offensive side of the ball help raise the defense as well?
Well, I mean, we have upgrades on the offensive side of the ball. Obviously, they're going and scoring. They're keeping us fresh, keeping us off the field. You know, we don't want three and outs, because, you know, we're playing more and more snaps. So when you have an offense that's, you know, going out there, they're challenging other defenses, they're challenging us in practice, that's all together collectively making us better. So.
Do you have a better sense now than you did in minicamp when we talked to you about how Kendricks is going to fit in and how your role might shift at all?
I think that all linebackers in this room are interchangeable. We can play different positions in the linebacker group. You know, we can all play Mike Williamson. You know, we have different talents that some people are stronger in, and, you know, we have certain play calls that will match somebody's strengths. So adding as many weapons as you can, I think, is the best thing to do.
Would it, I mean, you played every snap last season. Would it be disappointed if you didn't play every snap this year?
You know, I'm a team player. Wherever they need me to play, whatever they need me to do, I'm gonna do. For as far as, you know, being on the field, I take pride in being on the field every time the defense is on the field. But I'm here to win games. I'm here to, you know, take this team to a championship and just do my part and lead as best as I can.
What have you thought of Jannard so far?
Jannard, man, he's a guy that I think that if he continued to keep his work ethic that he has, the sky's the limit. He's consistently asking questions in the meeting room. That's showing that he's attentive. and he's always sticking around older guys, just trying to get more and more knowledge of the game. And I think right now, he came back bigger but less body fat. So it goes to show you that he's really in tune into his work ethic. He's really in tune in his workout. So I think he's going to be good. He's one of the bright spots.
Have you ever seen someone that physically looked like him at the linebacker position?
Jamie Collins. I mean, we all look at Jamie. Jamie, he looks like a defensive end almost. So I think, Jamie is definitely one of those guys who was built in the lab.
How about Denzel? He moved into the starting lineup pretty quick in the offseason program.
Yes.
What is he showing you on and off the field that says we got a good one here?
He's pretty quiet off the field. He's not a person that's going to sit there and just talk all day. He's going to do his job. He's going to do it to the best of his ability. He's very coachable. And I believe that, once he really get comfortable in his role of being, a lockdown corner, I think that the sky's the limit for him as well. I think all the rookies are definitely, doing a good job and, doing their role right now, head down, working hard. So
it feels like he's not afraid to compete. I remember a couple plays where he went one-on-one with Josh and one-on-one with Jarvis and made a play. Do you get that sense?
I get that sense. I tell the young guys all the time, man, it's just like college. You transferring, coming out of high school, going to college, not knowing anything, but it's the same. You're just competing against different guys on a different level. I believe if you make it out of high school, go to college, that shows that you're supposed to be there. You make it to the pros, that shows you're supposed to be there. Now it's all about what you do as far as like in the meeting room. You have the talent, so now it's just from the neck up. It's how you think. And I feel like as a competitor, you got to be confident in yourself. You made it here. You made it this far. Why doubt yourself? So I think that he's very confident. And you put him against anybody, he's gonna, in his mind, he's gonna believe that okay, I can lock this guy down. Whether he lose one, whether he win one, every approach you have is the approach to win. So.
How much of that quiet side is him just being a rookie, and how much of it do you think that's just kind of?
I just met him, a couple months ago.
Were you
I don't know if
quiet as a
this.
rookie?
I was a little bit different. The guys in the room that I had, I had Craig Robertson, Carlos Dansby, Zach Dowles, Tank Carr. Those guys they was loose. They was having fun. So I came right in. They like, man, hey, let your personality show. So I was a little bit different, but everybody have different personalities. Some people they open up a little bit later. Some people come in the locker room and they just be themselves. So I'm still filling him out personality-wise, but he's a good kid. So I don't know if he's just being quiet because he's a rookie or he just getting to know a person. So, but he's going to be fine. He's a good guy.
Do you have any feeling on the NFL and union talking through this anthem thing? Is there anything you'd like to see come out of that?
Right now, I'm not talk about that. I'm just full focus on training camp.
In terms of, you talked about personalities in the locker room, Dansby and those guys when you came in. But right now, what do the Cleveland Browns need in the locker room? I mean, is the veteran component super important to have now? Or what does this locker room need?
I think the veteran component is right now it's a little we don't have old guys, like my rookie year Carlos was in year 9, year 10. I'm one of the longest tenured Browns. I'm only in year 5. Jamie's in year 6. Those are our old guys. I think year 6 is an old guy on this team. So I think it's good because we have so many young guys, but our older guys are not that far from them. So it's everybody is having that good chemistry, having that good vibe, and I think that's something that's good for us, and will definitely help us in the season.
Kirk, what kind of change have you seen in Hugh Jackson?
He was going to be Hugh. Hugh was the same Hugh as last year, same Hugh as the year before when he first came here, and he's just pushing guys to be the best they can be. He's our leader. That's our head coach. So he's just trying to stay positive about everything and let us understand that this is a new year, new season. It's a new team. So we just got to, find our identity, find who we're going to be, and, just go out there and try to win some ball games.
He's been freed up to kind of roam around a little bit, more of a CEO, like he called it. Has he been more hands-on with the defense already?
He was still an offensive guy. Me and Hugh, we always battle in practice. He's always coming up to me before 7 shot like, Kirko, what kind of day is going to be today? I'm like, hey, Hugh, you stay over there with the offense. We're going to handle this. But, no, Hugh is definitely, he's helping us all. He comes in our meeting room, he puts input in there, and then he do the same with the offense. So, he's working with the whole team, but he's still a little bit on the offense side of the ball.
With the guy who is in charge of your side of the ball, Do you feel that that Williams, with all of his experience, has a lot still up his sleeve? He's going to unleash
sure.
a bunch of stuff this year that Browns fans haven't seen?
The more weapons that Greg Williams has, the better. You know, as you know, his defense can be all over the place as far as, you know, his blitzes, his coverage packages. You know, he has different ways of putting guys on the field. So I think he's happy with the talent that he has on his team. And, you know, who knows what he's going to call. He's going to teach us a playbook. He's going to teach us what he wants us to understand. And he's going to put the best guys up on the field. And he's going to make sure to their talent, what they're doing is the best thing. So he's not going to have somebody that's rushing the pass and they're not good at rushing the pass. So he's going to make sure that player is in the best position to succeed on the field. So, and he has a lot of dogs. So I just feel like his play calling is going to be crazy this year, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
How many times did you use like a 4 linebacker package last year?
I can't pinpoint the number of times that we did it, but you know, I ain't gonna go into that. But we just got a lot of weapons, so we're gonna put the best guys on the field.
Hey, Kirk, what are your early impressions of Nick Chubb?
He's a workhorse. As you saw him in college. You know, he's a guy. He's not gonna do too many shakes. He's gonna make one cut, go downhill, try to run you over, maybe stiff for me, but he's definitely a workhorse.
Is that style gonna work in the NFL?
Oh, for sure. For sure. I mean, you look at guys like Ezekiel Elliott, you know, he's not a guy who's going to really, like, shift you like that. You know, Ty Gurley, you know, one cut going. So I think it's definitely working in his favor.
What do you make of the prospect of trying to tackle Nick Chubb?
We'll see when we put the equipment on.